let's make the left turn for today, Saturday, January 23rd, 2016. I'm George Farrar. Welcome back to History Jacksonville. And today, I'm pleased to bring you on this cool and blustery day, a typical January day, something really special. I am walking down Forsyth Street, and I am going to be bringing to you today some talking about history, about our city's development. I want to be talking about the future. We have right here the Aura Street Trio, and you'll see coming around the Marble Bank. So I want to bring this to you. It's going to be an extensive History Jacksonville episode today. There's a lot of ground to cover, a lot of walking to do, and a lot to bring you. I hope that you'll find my presentation to be warmer, certainly, than our weather today. We're going to be celebrating Hemming Park. So here I am approaching Laura and Forsyth, and I'm going to be walking towards Hemming Park. There's a big celebration going on, the 150th anniversary of Hemming Park, and I'll have more to bring you on that. We're going to look at the Elena Flats building, and we're going to look at the old Bostwick building. This is being renovated as the Calford Shop House, and boy, it is cold. Promise of renovation for this one. We'll see what happens, but truly, Aura Street, you can say, along with the theater, Prime Osborne Convention Center, which used to be Union Terminal, you can certainly say that Aura Street is one of our crown jewels. Yes, the old Roosevelt Hotel. Now it's called the Carling because it's an apartment building. High-end apartment living. And here's some history right here. Southern Drug Company. Coca-Cola. The historic timepiece. Shortly after 11. January 23rd, 2016. Let's roll it! Of course, Jacksonville Public Library. And City Hall. From here you see some of the Aura Street Trio. You see the side profile of the Florida Life Insurance building designed by Henry Clutho, and the rear of the Bisbee building. And it's the festivities at Hemming Park today. A gentleman twirling fire. let's check out what's happening down at the Elena Flats building, just down Duval Street. Main Street in Duval Street. Duval and Ocean Streets. Almost a year ago, I introduced you here on the Jacksonville channel and the LeftTurnNetwork.com to the Elena Flats building. We took a look at not only the Elena Flats building, but also its neighborhood. And you know, back then they were talking about bulldozing it. Well, someone's come along and there are going to be some changes at the Elena Flats building, and we're going to talk about that. But first, let's take a gander at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. There's something about January days that add almost a different element, if you will, when you're walking around. I don't know if it's the chilly wind, the overcast day, but something definitely adds something different to the day as we're checking out downtown. So it's been almost a year. The city of Jacksonville decided to save this early 20th century building from destruction, and someone has decided to rehabilitate it, renovate, and in many cases it looks like having to rebuild to make it a building which will have 4 deluxe apartments with private porches. And so I'm looking forward to this. We see, of course, some distinctive changes. You may notice some of the signs and some of the characteristics of the building haven't changed yet, but we do see where on the second floor, 2 windows have been, or what was left of the windows have been taken out. And of course we have the inevitable sign paying recognition to the folks that are doing the work. To bring this building back to life. You know, I try not to get too melodramatic on this series. I try not to get too all wrapped up in optimism, but I can definitely say at this point, I feel that we are on the verge of a special renaissance here in Jacksonville, downtown Jacksonville. You know, I have seen a lot of things happening the past couple years, and now I think we're going to start to see some of the benefits of the attention, the focus, the care, and in some cases the activism that's been going on here. And so as we look on this January day out at the city, I'm optimistic. One of my favorite times here on History Jacksonville is when I have the opportunity to show you what things looked like not that long ago compared to what things look like today and what things look like in the future. You know, in my coverage of other historical buildings, I've gone further back in time, but you know what? A lot can happen in a year. So let's take a look at what's happened looking back almost a year ago, January 2015, to what things look like today in January 2016, right around here. And you know, we'll be looking back not that long from now at where things are headed here with this project, and then we'll check out the river. I couldn't make it down to the river without talking about the Old Haydon Burns Public Library. It's the library, you could say, it was the big library I grew up in the early 1980s. And it has a second life. It's the Dupont Center for nonprofits, something like that. And it's a place for nonprofits to coordinate and to make great things happen for the city. And so, you know, it wasn't that long ago that I was looking at this building when it was very rundown. It had, of course, been closed when the new library opened. And I was somewhat depressed. I didn't know what the future was going to hold for the old library. You know, the economy wasn't that great at the time. You know, we're on the mend. But it's great to see that an idea here in the city took roots. And now the building renovated has made possible some office space for people down here. I can't resist filming this corner every opportunity that I have. We have the old Central Fire Station. The old public library, a Carnegie library, that was Jacksonville's library from the early 1900s until the early 1960s. The 1960s, when what now is the Dupont Center was the Haydon Burns Public Library, named after Mayor of Jacksonville and Governor of Florida, Haydon Burns. I'm really fascinated by the old Jacksonville Public Library. Here I am near the foot of the Main Street Bridge. And back in January 2013, I brought to you on the George Farrar channel, on the Left Turn Network, a History Jacksonville episode about the old Bostwick building. I'm pleased to tell you that in February of that year, things began to change in regards to the old Bostwick building. The decision ultimately was made by the City Council to keep this building from being completely and totally demolished. Unlike in 2013, we have a whole different thing going on here. You know, I'm looking forward to the Cal Ford Chop House. There's going to be a rooftop bar, and I am looking forward to one day having a couple glasses of wine on the roof with some beautiful vistas of downtown. You know, this is definitely something to be happy about. It's definitely something to really look at and to see progress. You know, I can get out here on the LeftTurnNetwork.com and on the Jacksonville channel and on the George Farrar channel and everywhere, all over Facebook and Twitter, and I can go on and on and on. But this is the kind of progress that I'm talking about. Preserving our heritage while planning for the future and building our economy. And so I'm real excited. I'm really excited. And so hopefully later this summer I'll have some more good news to bring you, and hopefully I'll have the opportunity from the rooftop of this what will be a exclusive fine dining type of restaurant. You'll have the opportunity to see some even more great things as things are put together. So they had to take down, as you can see, they've had to take down part of the facade. They've taken down the palm trees, and they've essentially gutted. And you get the chance to see what it kind of looked like inside. You know, I do hope that they can retain some of the interior brick. That'll be really nice. I think we're going to have something really special. You know, there's a lot of special things that are going on all over the city, and I don't want to get too focused on just one area. You know, I'm going to be going out to 5 Points, and there's going to be more History Jacksonville. I want to thank you for watching the show today. The best is yet to come. I'm really excited about what's going on downtown. There is, I feel, a renaissance happening, and I'm going to be enjoying over the coming years bringing it to you through History Jacksonville and various other shows and reports. I thank you for those of you, especially over the years, who have been watching History Jacksonville and watching the different shows and watching the George Farrar channel, the Jacksonville channel, and watching the LeftTurnNetwork.com. I want to encourage you to please let me know what you think, and please share what you're seeing. Though today was a very frigid, cold, windy, blustery day, I believe in the optimism that I am seeing taking root and growing in the city. And stay tuned. Take it easy. See you later.